This one is just about, where's my coins? Where are my coins? Because this coin was released a month ago, and Change Checker says this one was released, and the Westminster Collection says this one was released. So why aren't you sending me my coins, Ian? That's what this video is all about, all right? And so, how do I explain this? Okay, if I was going to rob someone of a coin, you pay me £3 for a Paddington 50p, and I don't send you the Paddington 50p. Yippee! I've just robbed you of £3. I'll go down the shops. It's not worth it, is it? It's just not, makes no sense. So, what makes more sense is that you'll give me £3 for a Paddington 50p. When the Paddington 50p's come out, we search through the coins, I send you your Paddington 50p, and you send me advance money for the next 6 coins, or however many coins. That is where I make my money long term. I make my money out of the fact that you become a long-term customer of mine. Most of the people that are customers of ours, they understand how we work. They know that what we do is, if we're just talking 50p's for a second, is that we will go out, we will buy £5,000 or £10,000 worth of 50p's, and I'll have this on order like every week. So I'll have like 5 grand's worth of 50p's on order every week, 5 grand's worth of £2 coins on order every week. So we go and pick up that £5,000 of 50p's, which is 10,000 coins, and then when they go all over the table, all over the table, and we literally, like you wouldn't believe, search, taking all the ones out that are any good, all the ones that ain't that, throw them back, get rid of them, back to the bank, get the cash back, go back, get more, search through, pull out the ones that are any good, get rid of them, take them back to the bank, get the money, go back, get another load. And we do that week in, week out, week in, week out, week in, week out. So why do you even bother giving me your money in the first place? Well, the reason for that is, and let's take the puddle duck as an ideal example. So I did the puddle duck on advance order at £2.95. By the time I started supplying the puddle ducks, we all found out that the mintage figure was 2 million. Therefore, hard to get hold of. The price on eBay shoots through the roof. Everybody uses eBay as the baseline for a price, even though eBay isn't really the baseline for a price. So the price has gone up to like £8. We don't go back to our customers and go, oh, you need to give us a bit more money. No. That's the deal. You give me the money in advance. I benefit out of that because I get to use your money now, even if I'm not supplying the coin for 3 months. I get to use your money now in the pot, in the float, that goes back to the bank, that gets 5 grand's worth of change every week. So I use your money over and over and over and over again, which is one reason why I can do the coins so cheap on advance order, because you're paying me in advance. So it's like, in a sense, I borrow £3 off you, but in 3 months' time, I'll pay you back with 50p. For me, that's brilliant. Best interest rate in the world. And I specialise, quite a specialist in the advance order business now. But it only works if, you the customer get what you pay for, and I give you what I promised to give you. My word is my bond. It really is, because without my word, my business is worth nothing. And so if I rob anybody of just one single coin, just one, the repercussions of that are just ginormous. So I'm not interested in robbing somebody of a coin. I'm not interested in robbing anybody of anything, let alone robbing. I'm not interested. I want to supply you what you've paid me for. And it's in my interest to do so, because if I give you the coin that you've paid me for in advance, that means that you will trust me again. You've already trusted me once, you've got the coin. So you'll trust me again and again and again. Now, the vast majority of our customers, they do trust me. They don't hassle me. They don't send me emails every 10 minutes, where's my coin, where's my coin, where's my coin. They know that as soon as I find that coin, it's going to be in the post to them. And the reason I'm going to do it that quickly is because I want them to come back again. Because every month or two, I add another coin to the advanced order section. I send an email out and say, hey, Paddington Bear's knocking on the door. You can now get a Paddington Bear advance order. And so they come, and all you customers, my customers, come in the droves, in the hundreds, and they go, yeah, one more, want it. And they go, ching, 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 and I sell loads of coins. That's how it works. At no point do I ever have a coin come in and have people to send it to and don't bother sending it. No value in that whatsoever. Pardon me. So we need to clear that up. How long we got? 5 minutes. Right, so it becomes a bit problematic, and it works fine, but it becomes a bit problematic when like this morning, I've got somebody, I can't mention his full name, but, you know, Derek, who is accusing me of false advertising, misleading advertising, and might as well be accusing me of being a crook. You've got my money, you've had my money for several months, I want my coin. Well, I'm not keeping it from you. The only reason you haven't got your coin is because it's not been released. Now, the coins he's particularly talking about, and this is dated now, today, is the 31st of May 2018. I got his email this morning. That's what's led to me doing this video. He's telling me that the coins have been released at the beginning of May. No, they haven't. Now, what do I say to somebody who emails me, stroppy, got the ump, I know that the coins have been released. Why haven't you sent me the coins? And it's like, oh no. How do you explain to somebody you're misinformed? And the reason most people are misinformed is because places like Change Checker and Westminster Collection, they say a coin has been released. They send out these mass emails, Paddington Bear has been released, RAF £2 coins have been released. Get yours now on proof, and silver proof and gold proof and bunts and packaged and all of that. Yes, you can get the RAF coins right now, today, as a packaged coin. Yes, you can buy it. Telling me that my battery's low. Yes, you can buy it, but they have not been released. Now, there is a huge difference between releasing a coin for a proof set or a proof version or a silver proof or a bunts packaged than it is releasing a coin into circulation. Massive, massive difference. RAF coins will not hit circulation. I bet you, I'd even almost put my reputation on the line and say that they probably will not hit the streets before Christmas. I would be really surprised if they hit the streets before Christmas. Why? Because we're in 2018 at the end of May, and Mary Shelley and Jane Austen, they're last year's. Jane Austen coins are, they've not a single one. Not a single one has hit circulation. So, take latest Beatrix Potter coins. Beatrix Potter, Taylor of Gloucester, Jemima Fisher, Tom Kitten, Tale of Peter Rabbit. The Tale of Peter Rabbit, that came out and is hit circulation, and you can find it in your change. It is there. The other three, not released, not properly. Yes, they're there, but when we pick up £5,000 worth of 50p coins, that's 10,000 coins. We will search through that. We might find 2 Ben Bunnies. We might find 2 Jeremy Fishers. Actually, I don't think we found any Jeremy Fishers yet. We might find 1 or 2 Tom Kittens out of 10,000 coins. Now, this is not because they're rare. They're not a Jemima Puddle Duck. I promise you they're not rare. They've made like 8, 9, 10 million of each one. Tale of Peter Rabbit, Jeremy Fisher, Tom Kitten, Benjamin Bunny, 50 million. 50 million. And they're 2017 coins. Here we are, the end of May 2018. Are they in the change? No. Rarely. The odd person is picking them up. Search eBay for Tom Kitten right now, today, and you'll be lucky to find 50 listings. That's another reason why when you know a coin has been released. Search Peter Rabbit. Search Mrs. Tiggywinkle. Or Squirrel Nutkin. Search that on eBay and you'll come up with hundreds, if not thousands, of listings. That tells you, woof, they're out there. Search a coin and it comes up with 30 or 40 or 50 listings. That tells you it's not out there. And most of the listings that are on there right now are all for proofs. Silver proof, gold proof, hundreds of pounds, 40 quids. That's what they are. But you haven't got hundreds and hundreds of people throughout the country suddenly found a Tom Kitten and thought, oh, I'm going to put it on eBay. No, because they're not there. So, if the coin is not released, if it's not in circulation, I can't send it. And I can appreciate the frustration. I paid you my money 4, 5, 6 months ago. Well, that means that you was one of the first then. Because if you've paid me that money all that time ago, then that means that when I pick up the list to send it, you're going to be right at the beginning. Because that's how we do it. we print them off, it gets marked as shipped, and you get a shipped email, right? Now in that shipped email, it says you will receive your order within the next 7 days. The very next letter is an asterisk, and the very next word says unless. And that sentence continues unless you've made an advance order. Now, I cannot tell you, and sometimes I could cry, I cannot tell you how many people will get that dispatch email, will read that dispatch email, expect to get your coin within the next 7 days. They stop reading. The rest of that email, whoosh, straight over the red. They're not reading it. I'm guilty of that. I'm not pointing a finger necessarily. We all do it. I do it, you do it, most people do it at some point. They'll look at a pretty picture, they'll look at a few words, and that's it, speed read, whatever. But it tells you in the dispatch email, unless it's an advance order. And you know it's an advanced order because it says in the title and the description, advance order. And I only sell advance orders on our website. We can't sell advance orders on eBay. It's not allowed. But so many people will reply to that email and say, this email says that I should have got my item within 7 days. And I have to reply back to them, and it's so embarrassing because I've got to reply back to people and go, can you just read the next sentence? You know, I'm really sorry. I don't know how to say this in a better or a nicer way, but can you just read the rest of that email? Can you read the next sentence? Because the next sentence says, unless it's an advanced order. And if it's an advanced order, it ain't coming yet. Don't expect it within 7 days. I've got people that are expecting Paddington Bear now, tomorrow. They've not been released. They ain't going to be released till gone Christmas. Now, then people will ask for a refund. I don't mind a refund. I really don't mind giving refunds. I promise that. But let's say, you know, you've bought 5 coins. You bought one of these. These are all the same one, Paddington Bear, right? No, then you've got another one, Taylor of Gloucester. These are all Taylor of Gloucesters. All you people that have bought all the Taylor of Gloucester, right? And then this is Jane Austen, £2. All the people that have ordered Jane Austen, £2. So the first person that orders one, they're on the bottom. When we get them in, we go to the bottom, we take a label. There's a name and address already on it. Boom, posted. There you go. That's what happens. And that system works great for us. But it can only work if we mark it as shipped and print the label. Now, if you've bought 5 coins, like one of the people this morning who's bought several coins, and he now wants a refund on them, well, I've now got to ask one of my staff to go through that list and pull out your address label. They've then got to go through that one and pull out your address label. They've then got to go through that one and pull out your address label. Every coin you've ordered has got a big thick wad of labels, and we've got to pull out the address label for every single coin that you've ordered, which, you know, I can take the money for 1,000 orders. 1,000 different people can pay me for a coin in 2 minutes flat. No problem at all. Refunding, oh my God, the amount of time this takes is unbelievable. So I just want you to realise that when it comes to doing the refunds, I can't do them that quick. Someone's got to sit through and look through all this lot, and I have to pay them to do that. So in the case of this one this morning, it's now going to cost me half an hour's worth of someone's time, or an hour's worth of someone's time, just to refund them, when really all they had to do was look in front of them. Why didn't you read what it was that you was buying in the first place? If people don't read what's in front of them, it's difficult then, because then they pass responsibility over to me as if it's my fault, and it's not my fault. So I promise you, any coin that's been ordered, any coin that we've had an advance order for, we will send you. I guarantee we will send you. And every week we send you an update. The only reason you don't get that weekly email is because you've unsubscribed or it goes to your spam. But every single week we send out an email. Odd weeks, there's been a few problems this week. I was away on holiday last week, so we're a bit late this week, and so on. Only got 40 seconds left. So please, if you've got an advance order and you haven't had it yet, please don't be annoyed. It's because it's not out yet. I promise you that. I do not hold on to anybody's money. It is because it is not out yet. The moment it's released, I go down and pick up 5 grand's worth of 50p's. If that coin's been released, bloody hell, I'm going to find it. It's going to be there on the table, and we're going to find dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens. But if I put in 5 grand's worth of 10,000 coins on the table and I only find one, or I don't find any, then that tells me they have not been released.